Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Lexi, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Lexi's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with her, and also the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which then leaves his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Lexi's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and you see that Fred keeps it high up behind her ears there for maximum control. And we will show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, as you can see, Lexi is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, and that's where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling's proper walking on a leash. And Fred and Lexi are going to take off doing that now for you, and the command that you're going to give is Lexi heel, and you're going to simply start walking, and then Lexi should fall in line heeling appropriately again on your left-hand side, which means she should not be lagging behind or lunging ahead and pulling on that leash, and she should also be keeping pace with you as well. We've also gone ahead and incorporated an automatic sit, which you saw right there. So this means that anytime you're out walking with Lexi and you stop, she should sit nicely right there at your left heel position. Now the next command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and it's a hand and voice command. Use the open flat of your left palm in front of her muzzle, the one-word command to stay, and then walk out to the end of your training leash. And Lexi should remain seated in this position and should not break. Now this is a great command to practice frequently throughout your day to help build up her ability to sit and stay for longer periods of time. When practicing at home, you're going to start at around 30 seconds to a minute, and upon her success, you'll increase her intervals working up to a total of 3 minutes. Now Fred's going to go ahead and return back by walking all the way around, behind in a counterclockwise motion, returning so that he is once again in heel position with Lexi directly on his left-hand side. And Fred gave her a little pet there, and then they're going to demonstrate that heel sit and stay for you again. It's very important to make it fun and motivating when you're working Lexi through her commands, and you can do this by using lots of positive reinforcement, physically praising her by giving her a pet, or you can verbally praise her and tell her she's a good girl and doing a great job. So Fred left her in another sit stay. She broke the stay. First words out of Fred's mouth were no. He goes back and repeats the stay command. And now they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. For this command, you're going to use Lexi's name to call her in, where she should then get up and come in and sit directly in front of you. And return her to heel position by heeling her around the back of you, returning her to your left-hand side once again, where she's going to sit nicely. Great job, and we'll demonstrate that again. Leave her in a sit stay, walk out to the end of the leash, call her in using her name. She comes in, sits nicely. You want to make sure that she's sitting when she comes in, because this is a great preventative to teach her not to jump up on you. And back around. Good girl. And now the next command they're going to get ready to demonstrate for you that they're heeling into position for is the first of our down commands, and it's the down from a heel position. Again, use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground, the one-word command to down, then give that stay command and walk out to the end of your training leash once again. She should remain laying down, and she should not break from this position. Practice this command frequently as well to help build up that ability to down stay for longer periods of time. And again, you'll start at about 30 seconds, and over time you'll increase your intervals, working up to a total of 5 minutes for your long down stay. Do keep in mind that Lexi is young, so her attention span is on the lower side, and you'll work to increase that attention span over time. Fred's going to return back now. Get some little pet there for doing a great job. I do recommend that you are practicing your commands with Lexi every day in about a 10 to 15 minute formal obedience training session. It's great practice for the both of you. You can do it right in your living room. Work her through her commands. Fred leaves her in another down stay. And then this time they'll demonstrate that recall or the come on command from the down position.
Lexi, come. Good girl.
She gets up and comes right on into Fred. Sits nicely. Good girl. And around the back. Good job, Lexi. And then the last command that we're going, oh, she got a little itch there, so Fred's just going to heal her out of it there. So Fred's going to leave her in a sit-stay and walk out to the end of the training leash. And from the end of the training leash, he's going to use his right hand to give her the down command. And she drops into a down directly where she's sitting. And he turns back. Good girl. So we've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Lexi has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Lexi, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. And please keep in touch with us and let us know how she's doing. Thank you. Bye-bye.